are going to be rough.
All right. I think that we are live. For those of you just tuning in, we are talking with Marina City, and I am Cassie Whitt. I am your APTV manager here at Alternative Press. And these guys have some pretty exciting news they just shared this week. So do you guys want to introduce yourselves really quick? Tell us what you do in the band, and tell us what happened this week that is awesome.
Go ahead.
You want me to do it? I'm Brian. I play rhythm guitar and the third lead vocalist in Marina City.
Oh, third.
I'm
Ryan, and I'm the lead vocalist of Marina City. And we are the 2015 Ernie Ball Battle of the Bands winners. And we couldn't be more excited. Woo! We can't believe it. We are, when we heard, we cried like baby. We cried like babies.
I teared up. And I play rhythm guitar and the third lead vocalist in Marina City.
Oh, third.
Oh, no.
That's supposed to
I hear some repeating here.
Yeah. Is that on our side? Or
okay, so
I'm Ryan, and I'm the lead vocalist of Marina City.
Hold on,
and
something is repeating here.
We are the 2015 Ernie Ball Battle of the Bands.
Okay. there were two streams going where you guys were like talking, and then I heard what you said like 5 minutes later. Okay, we're back on course.
Oh, we good?
Yeah, we are good now. So you just said that when you won, you were crying, which is funny because on altpress.com, we actually have a story up with you guys right now where my editor just walked in doing this to me. He's making fun of me, by the way. That's what that look was about. But you said that you weren't really expecting this. You weren't, you know, you put this up and you weren't really monitoring it, and then your fans started coming out and you noticed their comments, right?
Yeah, we you know, there's so many bands. I mean, there's like 10,000 bands, something ridiculous, that sign up for this. And, you know, we've done it. Our past bands have done it. And we were just like, you know what? It's kind of sad because we kind of like just gave up on it at that moment. We were just like not really into doing it this year because we got to focus on the other things that we're doing. And so many bands do this, but focus solely on the Battle of the Bands. And sometimes it gets annoying, or sometimes they just lose track of what other things they have to do. But honestly, like my mom every single day went on the site and like played our music, like told people about what's going on, what was happening. And I was like telling my mom, I was like, Mom, it's okay. Like as long as we're in the top 100, that'd be fine. And there's only like 160 bands, so we can't be that bad. And then all of a sudden, all these people came out of nowhere and started making these like super inspirational comments.
Really, really inspirational. Like the nicest things that you're just like blown away by. Like, oh my God.
It was just awesome. Like, because we did tell people like when we got closer, hey, if you guys can just make comments about the band, if you like us or whatever, you could just say vote for us. And people took it to the next level. It's like, not only vote for them, but this band like helped us about with this. And it's like what? Like things that we didn't even know we did. We were just like, that was emotional to begin with. And you know, but still, we didn't really think that we weren't even the highest rated band on the website. So we didn't really think that we would win anything from it like this. So it's crazy. And so when we got the call and everything, it was so unexpected. We cried.
We cried, definitely. That's an understatement. We were joyous beyond belief.
I had to pick him up the floor.
Oh my God, I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys get out of this, you get kind of a dream package. You get to be on Warped Tour for a couple weeks. You get to record with John Feldmann. You get these huge musical packages from Guitar Center and all kinds of music companies. What are you looking forward to the most? Like, what are you most excited about? When you won, were you like, oh my God, this is my favorite thing in the world. I'm going to use this immediately. This is going to be great.
What do you think, Brad? What was yours?
I mean, it's a dream to be able to work with John Feldmann. So just knowing, I thought was just the coolest thing was just knowing how many more people in the industry, including all of you guys and everybody with Warped Tour and with, you know, just like all the big name hitters in the scene. Like, I was just happy to know that they heard of our band before, let alone know that we've gotten this far with it. It was just, that was the coolest thing on by itself. But then, yeah, I mean, playing Warped Tour is like, was a huge dream for all of us. So like that's cool. That's like the prizes and everything. So we get to play Warped Tour. We get to hang music. Like that's gonna be
yeah. I mean, I get to knock out 3 of my biggest dreams.
Yeah.
In just one competition. One, get to play Warped Tour more than just one day, and that like actually be, first of all, the first band announced for Warped Tour. Like, how amazing is that? That's so crazy to think. And then working with John Feldmann, who has produced like over half of my favorite records of all time. And then third, we get to do interviews. We get to be in alt press, or get alt press is talking about us. Like, seriously, I don't want to, just because we're talking right here. But like, I've been a subscriber of alt press for years. Was even the street team guy for it. And like, I've always went to the 100 bands you need to know, or always had to go to the bands that you need to check out, and always thought, maybe this time I'm just going to open it up and be like, oh, there's my face, or whatever. And now we're like doing an interview with All Press right now. Like, that's so I know you said one thing, but 3 of my biggest dreams came true in just like in one day. It's crazy. It's nuts.
No, that's totally fine. 3 things out of all the amazing stuff you get for this, I think it would be hard to say just one.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that Warped Tour is a dream, and that is something a lot of bands say. Do you remember any moment when you went to Warped Tour and you were like, you felt that like, I need to be up on that stage? Like you were like hanging out by the Ernie Ball stage maybe and thinking like, that could be me. Do you have any moments like that?
Oh man, it's like every single year. It was just like, you know, this one band said, there's 20,000 people here. So statistically, one of you guys will be on this stage one day, and you guys will be able to live your dream. And I was like, I looked at my girlfriend and I was like, that's going to be us, right? That's going to be us. She said, that's going to be, and it's going to happen. And that's what's so cool. I mean, you know, Wonder Years, I remember they were talking about how they used to go to Warped Tour every year when they were younger, and now they were headlining it at the one time. And it's just every single year since I learned about Warped Tour, I win. I mean, his old band wrote a song about Warped Tour, and like I was a huge fan of his old band, so like I listened to that every time I went to Warped Tour. I met my girlfriend at the time. She wasn't my girlfriend at the time, but it was the first time we actually hung out, really. And now we're dating 6 years in November. Like, you know, it's just crazy. The Warped Tour is a big, big deal for me and my friends, and it's just so cool to have that.
So you had that Blink-182 moment where you literally fell in love with the girl at the rock show?
I did. It was Census Fail. We were watching Census Fail, and it was too crazy. So I held her hand to make sure she was okay. You know, like I was just like, oh, you know, I should hold your hand, hold you so you're okay. But man, I was just trying to make the moves, and it worked, because now, you know, 6 years later, we're still together.
Making the moves.
Very nice. I want to remind our viewers, those of you who are watching, you can leave comments down below in the YouTube comments, and I'm going to be monitoring them. So if you have something you want to ask these guys, or something you want to know about them, or some that should be their favorite color, I don't know, leave it down below, and I'll be keeping an eye on it, and I will read your questions. Some of the comments we've gotten so far, though, a lot of, number 1, Chicago pride, and number 2, a lot of people saying how hardworking you guys are. And I know that recently, like you said, you weren't just focusing on doing this competition, you were doing a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah. We've since February, I mean, we're all full-time, like we all work full-time jobs, except me. Actually, I quit my job for this, to do only this, which I'm struggling a lot, and can only eat from my Subway gift card that I got for graduation, and can only pay things off the graduation money that I got in May. But we're going to be hitting about 100. We'll be hitting just shy of 100 shows by the end of this year. All self-booked tours, all self-booked everything. We're all DIY right now, and it's just crazy to be able to do all this. Like when we did Warped Tour, we had 1,000 sunglasses, 1,000 CDs, 1,000 flyers, posters. We had signs. We walked around telling everyone about us. After the show was over, when people were leaving Warped Tour, we were outside with our acoustic guitars playing for them. We were just screaming, yelling, singing, telling everyone who we were because we just wanted this not to be the last time we were at Warped Tour. We wanted it so bad. And, like I said, a lot of we've hit up labels, we've hit up managers, we've hit up bookers, and everyone was like, no. So we're just like, well, then crap, we'll just do it ourselves and see how far we can go and make our own press and make everything else. I just graduated college for music business. So we just been self-managing, self-booking, self-everything. So it's really cool to hear all these people thinking that we're a hardworking band. Because this is all we do. We hoop this. So
yeah, we work tireless amount of hours every single week. I think we have when it comes to the band stuff that everybody does, we have 2 days off. Monday and Wednesday are my days of band rest, but Tuesday, Thursdays are vocal days, and then the whole weekends is just we're just going balls to the walls.
We practice 25 hours a week, 25 to 30 hours a week, and then I wake up every morning at 8 a.m. and I do work for the band until I go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's life.
Yeah.
Very nice. We have a super topical question here on YouTube from future Mrs. Ferguson. She says, what's your favorite Halloween movie? Because Halloween is this Saturday. I'm excited. Are you guys excited?
Oh, of course
Very
we're excited. Of course. Well, man, what's your favorite?
Favorite Halloween movie? I probably Nightmare Before Christmas for sure. I guess that's pretty generic.
That
but
was hers. That's what she
I love that movie.
Yeah, I would. That's a good one. Hocus Pocus is a good one.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus is a great one. And I was huge growing up on Goosebumps movies. So anytime Halloween happened, any of those Halloween movies, always watching a Goosebumps movie.
Goosebumps, nice. You guys are just talking about like hustling hard for your own band, doing everything for yourself. And there's sort of that saying that in the beginning, if no one is believing in you yet, you have to be your biggest fan. So do you guys, sort of as a recommendation for people who are just getting into you or just finding out about you through this, do you have a favorite song by your band that you would recommend to those new listeners?
You go first.
Oh. Well, my favorite song for me is a song called "When You Left Me." It's the first song off our newest EP, Wanderlust. It's not a single, and it probably never will be compared to everyone. But to me, it's one of my favorite songs. I just feel like it hits home so much in so many different ways.
I'm probably going to say if you want to listen, the main gist of like the new EP Wanderlust is a 4-letter lie. I just like the way that we kind of put that whole song together, and the way that our producer really kind of changed that song to really kind of get the best out of our band. And yeah, that song is a pretty well-rounded one. But if you want to listen to something older that I really, really still like to listen to personally, is "I'll Sing You to Sleep." We had a guest singer, Maddie, sing on that, and it's just, that song still gets me every time just listening to it. And even though it is my own band, but I just love that song. So it's
he just likes it. Another person saying, not me.
Yeah,
man, that's bullshit.
No, we're all singing. No, I don't sing on that track actually. Yeah.
Questions that are coming in are just people saying like they're so proud of you and so proud of you. One person, Purple Toaster 2010, said, have you ever thought about setting up a GoFundMe page or something similar? Because this person says that they are willing to throw their money at you. Not just their money, but all their money at you.
If you can just go to marinacity.bigcartel.com and buy whatever your little heart desires, that would be super, super awesome. We've done Indiegogos twice. Once, the first show we've ever played was going to be a sold-out House of Blues show. So you can already imagine how incredible that is. First show we come out as Marina City, we're playing a sold-out House of Blues show. 2 weeks before that show, we were auditioning for a Battle of the Bands, and we thought we did a great audition, so we left and we went to B-Dubs or Buffalo Wild Wings, and someone broke into our van and took all of our equipment, took all of our major equipment, and we were supposed to play the biggest show of our lives at the time, and everything was stolen. So we did an Indiegogo, and we actually raised enough money to get it all back and be able to play within 2 weeks, and that was our first show ever. So we've had the greatest fans on earth since the day we were born, since the day the band has been born, and it's just amazing that's happening. And then we did an Indiegogo for our EP Chimera, which was really, really awesome because, again, a booker stole $1,400 from us, had us stranded in Austin, Texas, because he made us believe that we were going on tour with the Wonder Years and we were playing South by Southwest, but he lied all about that, took a bunch of money from us, and had us stranded in the first date that the tour was supposed to be on. So we can get into that story if you want, but basically we came back and had enough money to record a record. So
So
it sounds like you have some really bad luck, but really good fans.
Well, it is. It really is. Like, we've been down so many times, and every single time there's people there to help us. And that's why we keep saying that this win for us to win the Ernie Ball Battle of the Bands isn't just a win for these 6 guys. It's a win for every single person who's ever supported us, because the fact that they're still standing with us to this day after all this crap has happened, like 3 members gone, stolen, someone conned us, all these different things, playing in front of 4 people when one guy's a sound guy, no one's showing up to shows, whatever. The fact that these people have supported us to this day is amazing. And again, they did this. They're the reasons why we're here. So this is a win for everyone.
Awesome. That same person who said they would throw all their money at you is also asking Ryan to buy them a sandwich. Not sandwich, sandwich.
You want me to buy them a sandwich?
They want a sandwich. Roll back.
Oh, well, I do have I have a couple cents left on my Subway gift card, so maybe I can help them out there.
There you go.
Just a couple cents. Just a couple. All right, so going back to you guys and learning a little bit more about what you sound like. If you guys haven't listened to them before, you said it's marinacityband.com, right?
Yep.
Right?
marinacityband.com.
You guys can go to marinacityband.com, get a look at them. But here's what John Feldmann said. John Feldmann said, you guys sounded like a mixture of Fall Out Boy and Avenged Sevenfold.
How do
you respond to that?
That was awesome. Like, we've gotten Fall Out Boy quite a lot, actually, which is never our intention, but we've never gotten Avenged Sevenfold, and we never gotten them together. I think that
was a huge shock when we read that. I was like, John Feldmann.
I mean, those are 2 successful bands.
Right,
those are 2
cool.
super successful bands. And John Feldmann, John Feldmann said that, a mixture. I mean, that's actually really cool, and I really like that. Hopefully we can keep that going.
I like that.
I mean, you can put that anywhere and just say, John Feldmann said this about us. So
that's a quote for the decades. I already I'm putting that in my resume. Just like, and once John Feldmann said that my band sounded like Fall Out Boy and Avenged Sevenfold. So
I'm good now.
But for real, guys, you are going to get to record an EP with him. So do you have any material lined up right now that might go toward that, or do you know what direction you're going to take next for the Feldmann EP?
We do have a lot of songs that we wrote for Wanderlust, and we picked our best 5 for that. So we do have other ideas that we have worked on, and most of them are complete, but obviously they weren't picked for those 5 songs. So we do want to write a bunch more music and just kind of see what comes out of that. But we do have a lot of ideas ready to dissect.
We had 15 songs written for a 5-song EP. I think we definitely want to write another 15 more, have like 30 songs ready to go, and just be like, bam, bam, bam. And he's like, nope. And hopefully 3 will work out. We're going to take this super, super, super seriously. We did it with everything. We take our music seriously, maybe not ourselves. We don't take us seriously, but we take music that way. And we will be focusing on making sure that we write the best we can.
Awesome. So Beverly Schwartz on YouTube is asking when your next home show is going to be. That's Chicago Pride again.
Yeah. Well, November 4th, we just announced it today on our last interview. November 4th, we're going to do a free show it's a free acoustic show at the Foundation Room at House of Blues. November 4th in Chicago. It is 21 and up, though. So if you are under 21, unfortunately, this is not for you. However, we do have a big show for all ages coming very soon, which I can't talk about just yet, but we will announce it November 4th. So if you are 21 and up, come out, free show, celebrate with us, intimate acoustic show at the Foundation Room at House of Blues. We'll post more about it. So that'd be great.
Awesome. So obviously we've established this, but for anyone who is just turning in, this is Ryan and Brian from Marina City, and they won the Warped Tour Ernie Ball Battle of the Bands this year. Do you guys have any advice? You said so many bands enter this every year. Do you have advice for other bands who are thinking about pursuing this route of getting their band noticed or in the forefront of people's heads?
Well, one thing is you need to make it seem like it's your EPK. A lot of bands don't have that. So that means get a professional photo, get professional sounding music, get a professional looking music video. A professional name would be great too, but that may be too late depending on what you have. Get that going and make people post not about just voting or looking, make them tell everyone why you should be the winner. Like I said, our fans, they just had these super inspirational things and super powerful things that I think ultimately got us to that next round. And I don't necessarily think it was just because of that, but I think it's, like I said, making it a nice EPK, making it look great. And then I think, let me back up for a second. When they called us about us winning, we were at CMJ. And we were touring at that time for a month, and they knew we were doing that. And I think we won also because we've been doing a lot, not just focusing on this. And we've been super professional with everything else and getting our fans to talk about us. So don't make this your biggest focus. Be very, very active, promote it, and then, again, make it an EPK. And if you don't have an EPK yet, then that's a big fault anyways.
I think one of the biggest things too is just becoming like part of your scene and like making your scene make you be part of the scene. Like make the scene try to like work around you and just go to other people's shows, like, you know, hang out with those people, become friends with them, and, you know, and just any chance you can to be part of everything that's going on around you. And even if you're not playing that day, doesn't matter. Just go there, show your face, show that you care, show that you support. And the more that people know you and see you and realize that you have that genuine care for everyone and everything around your scene, like, people see that. They recognize that. And it's a bigger deal than I think a lot of people realize.
We have the best scene, hands down. I don't care what anyone says. The Chicago scene right now is so good. Real Friends, Knuckle Puck coming out, and there's so many other bands that people don't know about. Sleep on It, Bonfires, Flight Plan, 7 Minutes in Heaven. We can go all day on all these great bands.
Sleep on It. We actually, one of our APTV correspondents is TJ Haransky from Sleep on It.
Exactly. There you go. There's so many great photographers where Ashley Osborne, Emily Lork, and you got Penelope Martinez, and all those great people that are out there, that the Chicago scene's killing it. We're a family, and the Chicago scene, because of us winning, just makes the Chicago scene just stronger, and we're very proud to be part of it. It's a family for us.
Speaking of family, I did wrong by Purple Toaster 2010. They did not want you to buy them a sandwich. They wanted to buy you a sandwich. So please forgive me, because I made them sound like they wanted to rob you of the last 2 cents of your Subway card, and they did not want to do that. They wanted to feed you. So
Purple Toaster wanted to buy us a sandwich. Hopefully one day we can make that happen. That'd be great. I would love a sandwich.
I mean, it's very necessary when you're out on tour. Sometimes a sandwich is hard to come by.
Oh my God.
We're seeing one question. How did I get
How did I get so handsome?
How did Brian get so
Yeah,
handsome?
you have to see how Brian got so handsome. That's the question. They're not asking you. They're asking about Brian.
I know,
Takes
but
a lot
he
of
said,
work.
how, and Ryan, same question. How did Brian get so handsome? Gluten-free right here.
Gluten-free. That's what happens.
He had to get gluten-free.
I don't know.
Secrets. Top secrets. Okay, well, we are winding down to the last few minutes of the chat.
Oh, man,
Sorry, everyone on YouTube who's watching. I know you want to stick around forever, but I kind of want to just get your closing statements.
Yeah.
What should everyone know about your band?
Yeah.
And what else do you want anyone who's watching to know?
Okay.
Celebration hands.
So November 6th through November 9th, we are hopping on tour with An Honest Year, our great buddies in An Honest Year, and Best Kept Secret. They're doing a headlining tour. We're going to be on it for 3 days. It's going to be Wisconsin, the Rave, Gabe's in Iowa, and the Garage in Minnesota. And then November 4th, for all of our Chicago fans that are 21 and up, we're doing a free show at the Foundation Room at House of Blues. We'll post that. We will also be posting a lot of big things in December and January we're very, very excited about. And you guys can check us out at marinacityband.com, facebook.com/marinacityband, twitter.com/marinacityband, youtube.com/marinacityband. However, we are simply just called Marina City, but there's some towers in Chicago that call them by the same name. We're working that out, some legal stuff. And All Press, Warped Tour, Ernie Ball, Guitar Center, Journeys, Vans, everyone that's part of this, you have literally made 6 boys' dreams come true, and we can't thank you enough for this amazing opportunity. We can't thank the Chicago scene enough for how much they support and how much of a family it's becoming. So thank you all.
All right, and thank you guys.
Wait, one more thing. If you like what we're doing, go to marinacity.bigcartel.com. We're doing a deal right now where if you get anything $20 or more, you will get a free physical copy of our new EP, Wanderlust. So it's only for the week.
You guys hear that? Free music. Free music.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone on YouTube, and thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully we will be talking again very soon. Be sure to keep an eye out as these guys are going to be announced for Warped Tour, and you'll be able to catch them out there. You will see them on Alt Press. You will see them everywhere soon, I hope, right?
Thank you. That's all, Cassie. Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.